She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something that features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. You see her walking down the boulevard. She got the posture of a superstar. She looks so fly.
Hello and happy Monday. I can't tell if you guys can actually see me or not, so hopefully, because that sun behind me is so strong. But kind of took you through the morning. This morning we did legs. I couldn't record in there. It is so packed, which hopefully will die down maybe a little bit in the next couple months. Just new year, it's always packed in the gym, but hit legs. It was a great morning. I feel so weak now, so that's the sign of a good leg day. And kind of showing you guys my breakfast. And let me just say, I feel like I'm not sure if the greens really do as much as I think they do. I know that there are health benefits, obviously, of taking the greens, but I feel so much better when I take my greens in the morning. I feel like it just helps with bloating so much. So took you guys through breakfast, I think, and it's just another day at the office. But today we do have a not so exciting thing that we have to go to. This has been going on for probably 2 to 3 months now, where my heart rate will spike really high, and now it's getting to where it'll spike really high and then it'll drop really low. And I had this happen whenever I was pregnant with Belle, where it would just jump really high, and they checked me for like blood clots in my lungs and all kinds of stuff. I had to wear a heart monitor then, and now I am going today to the cardiologist to get a heart monitor. And I have to tell you guys, you're gonna see it. So I have to wear a heart monitor for the next 30 days because it will just spike doing absolutely nothing. I will just be sitting down or just standing still, and my heart rate, and thank goodness for an Apple Watch because I can like track it, it will jump from, I'm usually about 60 to 120, 130, and now it's been dropping, so it'll drop down into like the 40s and the 50s and then spike all the way back up. So just need to get it figured out, especially with like my family history. My dad had a triple bypass whenever he turned 40, so just trying to be proactive and just figure out what it is, because it sucks. It feels like something is like sitting on my chest when it happens. So not super excited to do that, but excited to find out like what's going on. So we're at work for like an hour and a half, and then we'll go to that appointment, and it's just a normal work day. Nothing super exciting, and editing when we get home. So I will see you guys later on, and I'll have a new accessory. Okay, we are home. My cabinets are open because they always are. We've got our new accessory here, and this sucks already. It keeps like just saying that it can't read, so I have to keep adjusting it all day long. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. We're gonna see. They said I could work out and do everything, and I was like, I don't know that you guys understand how much I sweat, but it's a lot. And she said it would be fine. So like I said, I think I told you earlier, I have to wear it for at least a month unless I see something that like alarms them, then they'll take it off earlier. But yeah, we're gonna do 1 month. Hopefully we'll figure out what the heck and bob is going on, because it's just uncomfortable. Like it feels like something is like heavy on my chest, and like I have to take weird breaths. And speaking of the breaths, I don't think I mentioned it earlier, but another thing is, I wish I had like a recording of it, but I do this crazy breathing when I'm sleeping. So Drew's like, maybe something's happening when you're sleeping too, because it's like really rapid heart rate, no, really rapid breathing. That seems like my heart is beating really fast. And he's like, he'll reach over and like put his hand on my chest, and he said it's like going crazy. So maybe we'll find out something. Hopefully it's something. Hopefully it's not just like you wear this and you figure nothing out, you know? But I'm about to throw in some laundry because that is the bane of my existence. It never ends. Like, are there actually people out there that have children, especially, that get done with laundry ever, because I don't. Throwing in laundry, I'm going to make that barramundi. I'm so excited to try that. And then edit my vlog from last week, and we'll prep our gym stuff for tomorrow because we're going in the afternoon, even though I hate it, but my husband's gonna go with me again, so worth it. I didn't record it, but the fish I just served over the leftover mashed cauliflower with those veggies, and I gotta say, like 7 out of 10. Good morning, everyone. It is not even 7 a.m. yet, and I did 2 reels this morning, and one we have to talk about because I know in my last video, or the one before that, I was talking about needing a new highlighter, and you guys, these from Rare Beauty are so, I mean, look at that. Look how freaking stunning that is. So I just did like a reel of pretty much all Rare Beauty on my face, and I'm thinking I need to do it as like a full sit down video because it is so dang good. And I also did like an updating curling tutorial for Instagram, so might do that as a sit down video as well, like talk to you guys about products, all my favorite things, how I'm styling my hair. But now it's time to eat breakfast. Night 1 with that thing sucked. Let's just be real honest, it sucked. It has, like, ever since I got it, pretty much kept saying like not good contact, and she was like, it's fine, don't worry about it. She already switched it out once. So last night Drew and I tried to like replace the sticky part, and look at that. I already have a rash that actually kind of hurts. So like all night long it just kept buzzing, saying that it didn't have good contact. So we didn't sleep that well, and I'm hungry and just annoyed which sucks. Like, I love mornings and I should feel good. It was a very productive morning, but I'm just sleepy and frustrated with this. So hopefully it does better today. And I think I had told you guys earlier whenever I talked about it that mornings and nights are worse. So this morning it just now got to where my heart rate's been under 100, which is wild. Like, it's just stayed at 100 and gone up, 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 up. And it's finally leveled out, and now I think it's sitting around 80s. So let's make some breakfast and just have a good day. You know, sometimes you wake up and you're in a shitty mood, and it's okay. You don't always have to wake up just bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I skipped the gym this morning and just made some content because I just was not feeling good. Maybe breakfast will help. Maybe I'm a little hungry. That happens. I am getting ready to walk out for work, but I just thought I would show you kind of what a day eating at work looks like. So this is the meal prep that I showed you guys the other night. And then this, you guys, let me show you the side view of this baby. Oh, stunning. So I started making this in the summer. It's hummus, tzatziki, feta, Kalamata olives, tomato, and English cucumber. I hate any other cucumbers. So I make this, and then I'll dip it with veggies or these little naan breads, and it is so delicious. Clearly I am a snack girly. Berries, some Good Culture cottage cheese, and then string cheese and a Zevia to make me feel like I'm not missing Diet Coke so much. So that is kind of what we are bringing to work today, and I am going to also have like 2 of my Stanley cups full of water while I am there. Okay, y'all, we are home and going to cook a dinner and do my meal prep for the week because I did not do it yesterday. I had a house full of kids. So we're doing a Tuscan chicken pasta for prep this week using Greek yogurt. So keeping it high protein, a little bit lower fat. And then for dinner tonight, we're doing a mushroom risotto because I am a sucker for risotto, and life is all about balance, baby, okay? So let's get started. You guys know the drill. We are chopping up our veggies first. A bunch of asparagus, 3 different kinds of mushrooms. I did oyster, shiitake, and portobello. And then I am chopping up 1 shallot for the risotto. And for the pasta, I am doing 1 yellow bell pepper. And then I also did some cherry tomatoes and red onion, but somehow I just did not record that. And then we're going to start seasoning up our chicken. So I did about 1 pound of chicken breast for the pasta with some Cajun seasoning and lime. And then this is for our risotto. I'm just doing a blackened seasoning with some garlic salt. And then we're going to get started cooking. So I'm going to do the pasta first, seasoning up that asparagus and just kind of letting it cook down a little bit. I still want this to be pretty crunchy, so whenever I took this off the heat, I went straight to an ice bath. And then I am just cooking up that chicken for the pasta now. Using that same pan, you want to make sure you keep those brown bits in there. Those are full of flavor. And I'm pretty much cooking that through before I add in the rest of the veggies. So then I can just cover it and let it sit for a few minutes, and that part is completely done. So now I'm going to throw in the penne pasta, and this is chickpea pasta, so it cooks really quickly. You don't want to overdo it. And then the Greek yogurt sauce. So starting with some Greek yogurt and then some grated parm. Throwing in some fire roasted tomatoes. This has such great flavor. And then about a 1/4 cup of milk. And then I am just mixing that up and tossing it in with the chicken and the veggies. So once that was in, I did let it simmer for about 5 minutes just on low to make sure all of that cheese was melted and everything was incorporated before I threw in the pasta and the asparagus, because then I turned the heat off. I don't want to cook these anymore. Want that asparagus to stay crunchy and the pasta have a little bit of a bite to it, and that's it. It took me maybe 20 minutes. So now we are on to dinner for tonight. I did a little bit of olive oil and about a tablespoon of butter, and I just threw in the garlic and the shallot and the mushrooms. So you want that to simmer for just a few minutes, and then you're going to throw in the arborio rice, and this is when it starts to get tricky with risotto. You want to cook that until the edges of that rice are a little bit translucent. You want to get a nice coating on them so they don't cook too quickly. And then once you have that, I threw in about a cup of dry wine and let that cook for about 5 minutes, just stirring consistently. Make sure you cook out all the alcohol. And then you're going to start adding about a 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup of water. And I made sure that my water was hot. This is key with risotto because you don't want the water to have to come back up to temperature. So I had a pot of boiling water, and that's what I'm adding in. You want to make sure you do little increments and make sure that the water that you added last time is fully evaporated before you add more. And then this took forever. It felt like risotto takes a long time. It was probably about 25 minutes, 30 minutes of doing that same step over and over. But look how stunning. And I just did some flash green beans and it was delicious. Hey guys, we are in the car. We are literally zooming to work because I had to turn around and get my dang charger for this heart monitor because whenever I got it, they told me I would just have to charge it at night and then it would be fine. And that was a lie. It dies like 3 times a day or gets close to dying. And it's never supposed to die because to them it looks like you flatlined, I'm guessing. But I had to turn around and go get that. And I have a story for y'all because yesterday I was going to vlog. I had the best intentions. I was going to vlog. It was going to be great. And I was packing my bag for work. And I literally just have to throw all my shit in a bag and get out the door because my mornings are so hectic. So I threw in my meal prep that you would have seen hopefully in the last clip, the pasta one. And I have a hair on my face. So I threw in the pasta. It's in its little Tupperware. We're good to go. I grabbed my camera, put it in the bag, and I got to work. And y'all, this Tupperware, faulty. It leaked everywhere. There was olive oil everywhere. And it was all in my camera. It was in my lens. It was in all the little moving parts. So I am just so thankful that you are working today because I had to sit there and clean this gosh dang camera with so many wipes, and I used a little bit of Dawn because I could not get the oil to go away. So I was terrified that I wasn't even gonna have a vlogging camera. Like, that would be my luck though. Start vlogging again and ruin my camera. Keep having to move you because I feel like it's not stable, but I haven't found a car mount that works either. So as I was saying, tonight we have cheer for Belle. She has a basketball game to cheer at, which is so fun. I cheered my entire life. I coach cheer, I coach dance, so it's just fun to see her do that and enjoy it. And then tomorrow Noah has boxing, which is so cool to watch, and it makes me want to do boxing. I feel like it would be such a good freaking workout. I've done the Peloton boxing classes where it's just literally shadow boxing and I feel like an idiot, but my back was so sore. So I'm gonna talk to them and see if they have adult boxing classes, because I would be way down for that. And then Friday is probably gonna be the last day of this vlog, and I'm gonna take you guys with us. Hopefully they'll let me film, but I got a date night package from this place locally. It's called Make Stuff Masons, if anybody is local, and they do date nights. So it is pottery, and Drew and I are gonna go do it. We're both very artistic, so I feel like it's gonna be so fun. So we'll do a little dinner and some pottery, and that'll probably be where we end this vlog. But for now, I gotta run into work. I'm so glad my camera works and I can talk to y'all. So I'll see you later. Yeah. Hey, my car did. Ready? What?
Those are words. Those are tough words.
What do you rate the? Oh my gosh, pottery. What do you rate the pottery experience?
An 8 out of 10.
I'd say that's accurate. I had fun.
I had fun because the people were fun too.
Yeah.
We had a good time with the people we sat with. The people that own it were fun.
The nails were a poor decision. All up under my nails. And I had to use like tools instead of my fingers. Now we're getting blizzards. Don't go fast, the camera's gonna fall.
I hope that wasn't recorded. Yeah, I need a small cookie dough blizzard and add Reese's, please.
Butterfinger with Heath. Anything else?
Yeah, I need a small Butterfinger and add Heath bar to that, please.
So the tides have turned. We're gonna get blizzards and Taco Bell.
I mean, I ate 3 chips earlier. You ate
I had really
11
horrible
wings and 14 chips.
No.
Okay, explain it.
The wings were not good.
Just because they weren't good doesn't mean you didn't eat them.
I ate them, but I only ate most of the outside.
Well,
11:41.
I just didn't want to be rude.
The end of the story still explains that you ate all of them.
I didn't eat all of them. I left 3.
You left 1.
3.
You definitely left 1.
I definitely left 3.
You shouldn't do that. Thank you.
Okay, we forfeited on Taco Bell. We have our blizzards and we're gonna watch a movie. So I love y'all. This is the end of this vlog and I'll start a new one tomorrow. So we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.